Hello, welcome to Film and Television Examinations, episode 17. For today's episode, we're going to talk about the crime genre. Now, as most people know, the crime genre usually focuses on gangsters and illegal businesses to corrupt officials to basically anything that's illegal.
Anything dirty that you see basically in the real world or on a film, it's kind of like it makes you wonder what they do. Mm-hmm. Essentially, what these type of films do, guys, is like it makes you want to try and figure out what the plans are. Mm-hmm. And they're pretty dark for the most part because they actually have a deep storyline to it. A lot of it's bloodline related, gangster, like you said. It's really interesting stuff.
Yeah, like now, police crime films tend to focus on the cops as they try to stop other criminals, like killers, murderers, thieves, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for an example, just one example here, guys. Law and Order Special Victims Unit, that's pretty well known.
Uh-huh. There's also Zodiac and Seven.
Yeah, just as even for a TV show, everybody knows what Law and Order is, but essentially it's always the films that make you think the most.
Yeah, there's also this one with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro called Heat.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, two Italian legends. It's pretty much whenever you're doing a gangster or a mobster type of film, those are kind of the guys that pop up. How could we forget? Even The Bronx Tale has some mobster to it, too. Yeah. I mean, Sonny, just amazing. Chaz Palminteri, a fantastic actor throughout all the years. You look at, he's only gotten better with age. And you just kind of how does he even get better with age? And, of course, we can't mention gangster films without the greatest film in cinema history.
The Godfather.
The Godfather.
And Goodfellas, right there.
Goodfellas, too. Ray Liotta, God rest his soul. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, just amazing.
Yeah, gangster flicks tend to focus on the gangbangers in the middle of everything, the people associated with the crime.
Yeah, and you won't see any films like that nowadays because you can't beat the original, and there's just a different vibe to them. The Godfather is 1 in a million. You won't see films like that again because they won't hit the same. They'll hit different. Al Pacino knew how to execute the Michael Corleone role perfectly. And the Godfather films are just brutal and dark. Mm-hmm. Nobody's safe from getting offed, but you get the idea. Yeah. No one's safe, and there's just it's 5-star for a reason.
We can't forget Marlon Brando either.
No, not at all.
Never. Al Pacino's got to be so lucky to be in the presence of such greatness, you know?
Absolutely.
And now, obviously, popular crime films are stuff such as Goodfellas, The Godfather, Casino, Heat, Donnie Brasco, Eastern Promises, and American Gangster, and many more of that follow.
Yeah, all classics that you won't ever see duplicated again.
And there's also The Sopranos.
The Sopranos, the TV show. How could we forget? How could we forget?
And Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad, another. Yes, how could we forget about that?
Yeah, I actually finished watching it a few weeks ago, and now I'm almost done with Better Call Saul.
Another fantastic art of work.
Yeah, as Vince Gilligan said, there would be no Walter White without any Tony Soprano.
That's a fact. Tony's always been the GOAT.
Mm-hmm. That's all we have for today's show. We'll be back next show to talk about the heist genre, but for now, see you next time.